to cartwheel out. Okay. So it's kind of like if you think about learning how to ride a bike, you're going to learn how to use the brakes before you learn how to pedal really fast. It's kind of the same thing here. We're going to learn how to cartwheel. We're going to learn how to bail out of your handstand so that you're not as afraid to go all the way upside down. So what we're going to try, I don't know if you guys have a corner. Corner is ideal. If you don't have a corner, we'll figure it out. But I'm going to show you this first. So what I want to do first is just kind of like explain this concept to you guys. So I am left leg dominant, which means that when we were doing that warrior 3, I like to have my left leg in front. This like left leg split feels better to me than my right leg. Okay, so when I kick up into my handstand, I step forward onto my left leg. Does everyone know which leg is their dominant leg? Do we have anyone that's questioning that? Actually, go ahead and do your warrior 3 again. Try it on both legs. Figure out which one feels less weird. Can you guys all hear me? Yeah? Okay, cool. So try to get that chest up in that warrior 3. Let's just figure out which one feels better. Okay. And hopefully if you don't know right now, hopefully as we continue to do things, you'll start to feel one side feels more dominant, and then we will try to stick with it. The reason that for me, it's so important that you know which leg is your dominant side and which leg is your non-dominant is when we start doing more handstands and you start to do your handstands away from the wall and all of that, you want to have your escape plan planned out. So you want to be cartwheeling out or bailing out the same direction every single time so that when you get up there, you don't like flail around, freak out, and like land on your back or something. And then you're like, I'm never doing handstands again. That was the most terrifying thing, right? We want to plan ahead, have that escape route all mapped out, okay? So we're going to learn how to do a cartwheel. I step forward on my left leg because that's my dominant leg. Okay, I'm going to turn my hands and I'm going to cartwheel and I'm going to land on my non-dominant side in that same warrior 3 and stand up. Okay, I'm just explaining what we're going to be doing. So I'm stepping forward on the left leg and I'm going to be bailing out or cartwheeling out to the right. So all of my people who are left leg dominant, you're going to be cartwheeling out to the right. Memorize that. All of my people who are right leg dominant are going to be cartwheeling out to the left. Okay. If you have a corner, we're going to go ahead and set you up in the corner. Okay. All of my left leg dominant people who are cartwheeling out to the right, you're going to set yourself up so you have one wall behind you and one wall to the right. All of my right leg dominant people, you're going to have one wall behind you and the other wall to the left. Okay. What we're going to do, walls behind me. I'm going to step my feet up onto the wall. My right leg is going to go to that right wall. My shoulders are kind of turning and I'm going to step my feet down. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to feel kind of awkward. We're just trying to learn the mechanics of how to twist your body that way. My righties, my right leg dominant people, wall is behind, wall is to the left. You're going to take your left leg and put it on the left wall, step the right leg over, step down. Okay. Go ahead and give that a whirl. You're going to try to pivot so that your stomach is facing the wall that you're going to. try it once or twice, and then I'm going to demo it again because I feel like it helps when you see it, then you try it, and then you see it again. Cool. Yep, that's right, Lily. And you can start far away from the wall. So you don't have to be super, super close. The closer you are, the more upside down it is, and like the freakier it is. Yep, good, David. Put that foot on the door. Yes, and then put the other foot on the door. Yes, and then put your foot on the floor. Yep, yep, there you go. Cool, cool, cool. It's not supposed to feel pretty. You guys all probably feel super awkward. You're doing great. Okay, I'm going to demo it again now. Okay. For my lefties, stepping forward on your left leg. Wall is behind. I'm not super close to this wall. Like I can touch it with my hand, but I'm not up against it. Okay, I'm giving myself some space. And my hands are out in front. Okay, so I'm not super close. When I'm pivoting, so maybe you guys just want to try this. Actually, maybe try it on the floor first. Just walk your feet over here, and you see how your shoulders turn. Okay, if you're a righty, start with the wall over here, wall over here. Hands are down. Walk your feet to the left because you're going to cartwheel out to the left. Notice how your shoulders pivot. Okay, wall is behind. I'm going to step up. Because I'm a lefty, I'm going to cartwheel out to my non-dominant side, which is my right side. So I'm going to bring my right foot over to the right wall. I'm going to turn those shoulders. It's super awkward and weird right here, but I'm not going to stay there for long. I'm going to cartwheel out. Okay, one more time. For my righties, wall is on the left. Left foot goes on the wall and cartwheel. Okay. Yep, good, Tiffany. And then bring that right foot down to the floor. Yep. And it might feel like you need to pick up your hand. You can do that for right now if you need to pick up the hand. We're just trying to teach those shoulders to twist out. Yep. Maymata, that was great. That's all it is. Super weird. Nalini, that was great. David, good. I promise there's a method to my madness. Cool. Valeria, yep, this is good. Yes, Raven. Put that foot on the wall and then step down. Yes. All right. Now we're going to try it not with the corner, but we're just going to try it with the one wall. Okay. So I'll show you from the side view and I'll also show you from like the front view. So wall is going to be behind me. I'm going to do stomach to the wall handstand. Left leg first. So my left leg dominant people. I'm not anywhere close to the wall. So you guys don't have to be all like upside down yet. You can be kind of leaning out like this. So it's not scary. Right leg is going to come off and you're going to bring it towards your right pinky. Your right pinky finger. You're going to try to bring it down towards that right pinky finger. Stand up. Okay. My righties, cartwheeling out to the left. Left leg is going to come off. You're going to pivot, try to bring it towards that pinky finger. Stand up. Okay. Go ahead and try it. Yep, Shaniqua, that's exactly right. See if you guys can stand up afterwards. So Jessica, if you're going to cartwheel towards the left, then you need to take your left foot off the wall first. Yep, Tiffany, perfect. Jessica, good. Good, Gabby. If it's really freaking you out, start with your hands further away from the wall. Cool, David. Yep. There you go, Jessica. This is better. Cool. Okay, so Hannah, you said that you don't know which leg is dominant, but you definitely step forward with the right leg. So then, yeah, you want to step forward with your right leg for handstands as well. I don't know if you figured that out already, but cool. Okay, questions so far? Is this making sense so far? Okay, cool. So, yeah.
So question.
Yes.
So when we are doing the cartwheeling out, I kind of tend to sit down or squat, I guess, and then get up. But you should be standing, right? Like when you're putting your leg down.
You want to try to stand up, right? Because it's harder on your body when you land in that like lower position. I mean, I think we're all just kind of like, oh, thank God, there's the floor, you know, and that's what we tend to do. But it's, if you can try to train yourself to put the one foot down and then stand up, it's going to be a lot easier on your body. Because when you're learning handstands, you're going to be falling down a lot. You're going to be going up and right on over, up and right on over. So you want to try to make it as easy on your body as possible.
Yeah.
So the sooner you can kind of train yourself to stand up, the easier it'll be. Cool.
Yeah, when I'm trying to come down, I feel as if I'm not able to reach the floor with my leg. So I kind of try to land on that foot and squat, I guess.
Okay, I will watch it and I'll see what's going on. I'm going to demo this again for you guys. But this time I'm going to demo it from the back just so you have a different view so you can understand it a little bit better. Okay, so here's the wall. I'm going to do stomach to the wall. I'm always demoing the left side first, the left dominant people first. Right leg is going to come off. I'm going to pivot. I'm going to try to bring this foot towards the pinky. Stand up. And when I stand up, I'm going to start to turn and face the wall. Okay. Right side dominant now. Left leg is going to come off. I'm going to bring this left foot towards my left pinky and stand up. Okay. Cool, good, Raven. Yeah, and stand up. Very nice. Cool, Tiffany, easy. Yep, good, David. Yeah, so you can bend your legs some, Jim, not a problem. It doesn't have to be all the way straight. Cool, David. And so what I want you guys to try to do is when you land, you're going to go through that same warrior 3 on your non-dominant side, right? So maybe you guys should try that. Sure. Let's pause what we were doing with our cartwheeling out, and let's do a few of these. We're going to do our same warrior 3. Hands are going to be on the floor. We're going to do both sides because your dominant side is the leg you're going to be kicking up on, and then your non-dominant side is going to be the leg that you cartwheel out on when you're falling backwards. So we're going to go warrior 3, a little push, come back down. A little push, come back down. Try to keep that back leg up. Little push, come back down. Switch to the other side. Same thing. You're going to probably feel really awkward on the other side. Try to keep this back leg up, not dropping it down. Okay. Try a few. Trying to lift that back leg, strong push with the bottom leg. So bend the bottom leg and then really push through the bottom leg. Good, Jessica. Good. Mimata, great. And we don't want super aggressive because we're not doing freestanding handstands yet. I don't need anybody falling over and dying. Cool. Raven, extend that back leg. Back leg should be all the way straight, super strong. Cool. So try a few on each leg. Start with those hands on the floor. Aaron, see if you can extend that back leg behind you. So David, hold on. Your hand Your feet are too close to your hands. Yeah. Hands further forward. And then one other thing real quick, David. So you're kind of starting like this with the shoulders, which is going to make it really heavy on your shoulders. Start with your back flat. So like almost like a push-up position, not like super rounded like this, but just like almost forward, shoulders leaning forward. Here. Okay. Because you're going to think of your shoulder is like the fulcrum. So you're just going to be pivoting here. So you don't need to do this crazy rounding action. Okay, let's do like a couple more of these, and then we're going to revisit our cartwheeling out. Can you do the warrior pose? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to do.
Question about wrists.
Yes.
Like, especially for the cartwheel, it's kind of like one gets sort of contorted at the very end. Hits.
So the cartwheel, a couple things. One, it's supposed to be mostly the shoulders that are turning. But it's also like, while you're learning, it's a little awkward because you're going so slowly and like controlled and not sure where you are. As you get better at it, you're not like hanging out in that twisted position for a very long time. You're kind of just passing through it. Yeah. So it feels awkward at first, but it does get better. If there's anyone that's doing handstands on the carpet, your wrists are also going to be kind of angry at you. Any kind of soft surface, you're going to be hyperextending the wrist, and that's going to cause you pain. So if you have a hard floor that you can practice on, or if you have even like a piece of plywood, which is what I train my handstands on, you can put that on the carpet and that will make your life much better. Okay. I'm going to go and demo a couple more times here with this cartwheel out. I'm going to demo again from here and then one more time from the side. So hands can be plenty far away from the wall. You're lifting that one leg off. You're going to pivot, and then here's where you're going to land in that warrior three again. Bend the leg, and then this leg, because it's so engaged, it's going to help you to stand up. As this leg comes down, it's going to bring your chest up. That's what you want. Okay? Left leg is off. Pivot. Put the left leg down. Bend. Lift the back leg up. Ooh, stand up. Okay? From the side. So now what we want to try to start working on, actually go ahead and do a couple and then I'll watch again. Yep, cool. And Raven, make sure you bend that bottom leg. Maymata, this is good. Yep. Cool, Hannah, great. Valerie, I love all the arm action you got going on. Very nice. Cool, David, this is already looking a lot smoother. Yep, and standing up, Arena. So it was perfect. You landed on the foot and then you're like, I'm gonna sit down now. Stand up. Same for you, David. You put the one foot on the ground and then I need you to stand up. So don't put both feet on the ground and then try to stand up. The one foot is down and then the back leg is going to bring you up. Yep, and stand up. Huzzah. Good, Arena. Yep, and stand up. Good, Shaniqua. Exactly. And stand up. Okay, not bad, David. Cool. All right. We're going to keep on going. So you guys are doing awesome with this cartwheeling out. Like I said, the whole purpose of the cartwheel out is to learn how to save you when you start to fall backwards. So we're going to start to try to push that boundary and get you more and more comfortable with the sensation of going over. Okay. So before, a lot of you guys were kind of here, right? And then kind of bringing the foot down. I want you to start to try to send the hips further back behind you. And when you cartwheel out, you want to start to land with the foot way over here. So not just directly to the side, but even further back, okay? So you're going to be here, You're gonna lift this back foot off, and now instead of arching like this, you're gonna send your butt backwards. Okay, it's gonna feel really freaky. You're gonna send your butt backwards, your chest is gonna go towards the wall. It's gonna feel almost weightless, which is a very scary sensation. It's gonna feel like you're falling because you are. You're gonna fall backwards, pivot, put the foot down, and stand up. Okay, if it feels really light, it's gonna be scary. Okay, that's where you need to go. It's gonna feel like you're falling. That's what your body has taught you this whole time. That's what we want. Cool, Jessica, great. Okay. Good, Maimata, you got it. Yeah. And stand up. Yeah, so Jim, you got to really push the chest towards the wall. As soon as the shoulders start to lean forward away from the wall, it gets insanely heavy in your shoulders. Yep, good, Raven. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Good. Shanika, lift that back leg up a little bit more. Good, Jessica. I realize that there's two Jessicas in here, so I'm going to call you Temple, okay? Cool. Yeah, so Shanika, while you keep like going into this piked position, I want you to really lift that back leg up. The first leg, I think it's the right leg. Cool. Temple looks great. Okay. Yeah, like that. Great. Yep. And then you got to let it fall away from the wall. All right, Lily. Cool. Arena, great job. Yep, Lily, great. Okay. Really good, you guys. So now we're going to try, cool, David. These are already looking